The Rat Geeks Daily has thousands of horror stories about police brutality in America. Police are heavily armed and trained to be bullies. In order to get control of situations that they force their way into, they routinely hurt people, use force first, ask questions later, and pass off even the most egregious violence against harmless or helpless people as self-defense, or as the necessary means to accomplish a completely unnecessary goal. In order to coerce compliance with their arbitrary commands, they have no trouble electrifying small children, 82-year-old women, or pregnant women. They are willing to end an argument by pepper spraying those who ask inconvenient questions, or by beating up teenage girls who don't clean up enough spilt birthday cake or walk home too late at night. They are willing to shock and leave the victim lying on the side of the highway in order to make sure they can serve a dubious traffic ticket. It hardly matters if one cannot obey their commands because they are sound asleep in their own home. It hardly matters if they can't move due to a medical condition or can't hear their bellowed orders because they're deaf. What the police can always count on is that no matter how aggressively they escalate the use of violence, and no matter how obviously innocent or helpless his victims are, he can count on his bosses to repeat any lie and make any excuse in order to find that official procedures were followed. Any form of brutality or violence is therefore passed off as okay by the boss, and the judgment will be dutifully repeated by enablers in the news media and the legal system. The American public must get it through their head that it is uneducated, pathetic hiccups who swore to uphold the Constitution, yet convey the opposite to the entire world. We know who controls the system. It is disgustingly huge pieces of waddling lard on power trips, who can't string coherent sentences together, but can post comments like these on a worldwide forum, YouTube. Grossly obese patsies who are let loose on the public and seriously believe that they have control and act on it day in, day out. Although they're usually not quite as dumb as this bully, a Dallas, Texas cop, McCormick, badge number 6393, who thinks he is Rambo, announcing all over creation that he will destroy my life. My crime? I filed a complaint against him last year, which earned him a documented counseling. This buffoon's vicious, retaliatory actions caused my family severe emotional distress. He's a short one, all right, but a megalomaniac. Tom Thumb is unusual, as he is the first and so far only idiot cop who actually posts what he's going to do. About 20 years ago, I witnessed a military man who was dishonorably discharged, in part because he beat his wife and children daily, and everyone knew about it. He could not find a job, yet, to my shock and surprise, he qualified to become a police officer. This made me realize that for the most part, police departments are forced to hire uneducated, often with severe psychological problems inflicted individuals, and I believe this happens by design. Unfortunately, a percentage of these cadets are outcasts to begin with and turn out to become even more horrific bullies with a badge, gun, taser, and nightstick. I shiver to think what damage that former military man might have caused for many innocent people. Unfortunately, YouTube is chock full of police brutality videos, and those are only the ones that see the light of day. I am not advocating being in good physical condition ought to be a requisite to becoming an officer, like in many other countries, as that would instantly disqualify a huge percentage of the force. It's just that there appears to be a direct correlation between the level of attractiveness combined with intelligence and horrific abuses, as though these aberrations want to pay us back for being a goofy-looking porker. Their self-esteem is -0, so unfortunately for some individuals, becoming a police officer and finally being able to pay back all the slender, good-looking people is like a dream come true. That's why we hardly ever see or hear of sadistic abuses by tall, handsome police officers. Ladies and gentlemen, how long should this abuse continue? A powerful movement by members of the police force is already underway that want to change the present situation and convince their colleagues to do the right thing by the citizens of America. Please support them. Thank you.